Hey Steve, how you doing? It's Scott. We just finished filming some right hand basics for tone bass here. They told me you had a question. I might have an answer for you. So they say that you were talking about having a hook nail. Now, I'm assuming that it's a hook in the middle of the nail, like a beak. I'd say you can do one of three things. The first thing I'd ask you, if you were right here, is I'd look at the nail and I'd want to see how soft the nail is, because there is a way. I have a little hook on my A nail before until I do something about it. My A nail is very soft and flexible, so I can actually iron out that hook like iron a wrinkle from a shirt. Generally, what I do nowadays is I'll take a teacup and I'll pour some boiling water in it, and then the outside of the teacup, of course, becomes very hot. And I use the outside of the teacup to kind of repeatedly press my nail into it. The heat will bend the nail, and especially if it's very soft. Now, if your nail is, well, a little too thick, it probably is not going to iron very well. And I caution you on that too, because it takes, I have to give you the official warning that you could burn yourself, right? So there, I've said it, I've covered myself. But it does work if you have a soft enough nail. We did a video on that's in the Pumping Nylon 2nd edition, where you can see how I do that up close. The second thing I would say is to file your nail at quite an extreme angle. So by that I mean file it at an angle this way, right? So that the hook being in the middle, what you're doing is you're making this end shorter and this end a lot longer. You're cutting through the hook, or actually filing through the hook, so it can reduce the hook. Sometimes it can get rid of it too. I've seen that happen. But at least you're reducing the problem by doing that, and it can ease the problem. And the third thing is, if that ends up working for you, the angling of the nail, you're going to end up playing at more of an angle this way. More, on the side, so you take advantage of the ramp of the nail. Whatever you do when you have a hook, never ever play straight on, because obviously that's going to hook the string and it's going to sound terrible. It also doesn't feel very good too. So like I say, I have a hook nail here too, which I can iron out. I can get rid of it, and it stays like that for a good 2 weeks or so. So you can give those things some thought, see what you think. Good luck.